Hi everybody, it's Kelly Holland from Divinity Designs. Thank you so much for joining us today for our wonderful women's event featuring products that we know the women in your life will love. This video is going to feature our stamps and stamp die duos about flowers. I think it's safe to say that almost every woman loves flowers and would love to receive cards and projects using flowers. So first up, we have our Easter greeting set, and this is an image of a beautiful hyacinth, and I'll show you some samples using that. Here's a beautiful one using the verse from the set about spring flowers. Here we have it stamped 3 times, colored in very pretty. It's a real soft, pretty card here. Another one stamped 3 times. And here's a nice layered card. Lots of layers, a lot of detail. Next up is the pansy set. This has a beautiful picture of some pansies. I have a couple samples for that. This one's real pretty, mounted on top our doily die. Here's a cute one with our hippity hoppity bunny, stamped twice. So cute. Next up is daffodils. Beautiful row of daffodils with a great daffodil verse. Here we have a beautiful scene with clouds and a little picket fence. The set is Glorious Easter. Some beautiful tulips. Beautiful tulips using one of our stencils in the background and an embossing folder in the front. Here's a half shutter card. Now I have Miracle Easter with an Easter lily. So pretty. Of course, they can be used year-round, not just for Easter. Here we have a lever card. This one was stamped 3 times using the masking technique and colored in. And how beautiful is this white on white using our cross embossing folder, and that includes the cross die, and highlighting it with the Easter lily. And then a newer card uses our quatrefoil background die for A2 cards and our Happy Easter in Layers dies. Next, I have the stamp set called To My Friend. That's so pretty. White background really makes the image pop. Here's one that uses our chalkboard paper pad. Seeds It Today. Here it is colored in. Here's another one. The background's been sponged and then the image embossed in white embossing powder. Here's Grateful. That's a columbine flower. And there it is here. Life is a Gift with some wildflowers. We carry this set also in a silhouette style where it's just a solid image. You could check that out on the website. Here I have it with the colored in. This is our center step card. Also features our gate die. Next are 2 of my favorites. This one's Grandmother's Heart. It has a lot of great verses. These are good for mothers, grandmothers, any mother you need a card for. And the other one is Daughter's Best Friend. A lot of great verses in that one. And let me show you some card samples. This one's pretty. Used a stencil background. Here's a trifold card. Another simpler card, but nice layers, gives a lot of detail. And then we have a stair step card. This set is called Fragrance. It's a beautiful card. This one uses our lacy square dies. And this card, the image was stamped a couple times to fill in. Here we have it used on the corners. And I just love this one. This one, the image was white embossed several times and then sponged colors inside. This one's been gold embossed and then colored in with pastel purples. This one's used as a background and then an accent with some colored roses up front. And another card using the lacy square dies. So pretty in pink. Our next flower set is called Whole Bunch. It has two pretty images along with some great verses. My first card is one of our peekaboo die cards. That's a super fun card to make. Next we have used as a background, and this is one of our Slimline cards using some of our Slimline dies. Another Slimline card. This one's been heat embossed in gold embossing powder and then colored in. Another pretty Slimline. This card's so colorful, and it uses our diamond layering combo die in the background. Gives it some great interest, some pretty flowers. Here we have a Slimline, also with the butterfly layering combo. And finally we have Frangipani, which is also better known as a plumeria. We have some beautiful samples to show you. This card features the no-line coloring technique, along with a bunch of our dies. It's so pretty too. And here we have it also. Of course, we can't feature all of our stamp sets, so be sure to check out our website under the Flower and Garden category to find more of our stamps available. Two additional stamp sets we have is Sister in Christ and Sister Time. Our cards are all locked away in our booth, so please visit our website to view some card samples. Next, we're going to talk about our Stamp Die Duo sets. These sets contain stamps and coordinating dies, hence we call them the Stamp Die Duos, which helps cut the image out from the different sets. This is our Daffodil Stamp Die Duo. Here's a great card with it, stamped multiple times and die cut, and added to our side step card. Here's a nice simple Easter card with the image. Another set is the Tulips Stamp Die Duo, the tulip image and the die. You can see the dies included in the back of the set. Here's a beautiful tulip. And this one's so pretty because the tulip was stamped for a background and colored in. Next is the Bearded Iris, and this set is called True Friend. We also have this in a single, so you check that out on the website. This paper is our chalkboard paper pad, so the flower's been colored to coordinate with the pad. Even in its black and white and gray status, it's just a beautiful card. Here's a little softer one, colored in pink tones. Now we have the Beauty, which is the Stargazer Lily with the die. There we go. And there we go. So pretty in pink. Our next flower set is called Birthday Blooms. It comes with the stamps for the flowers and the leaves, and then the dies to cut them out. First I have a Slimline card. Also uses the flower petal background die. This one's really pretty, done in different colors. This is our floating frame. The frame opens up and peeks through to the inside. And that's the floating frame front. You can use any colors you like. This one's a lever card, a beautiful shaker card, a peekaboo card, just a nice layered card, another floating frame front to the inside, and here we have a belly band, and it's around our 4-panel card. Here we have the My World Stamp Die Duo. Contains all your stamps and the coordinating dies. First is this stair step card using our stair step die. This cute little square card using our scallop squares. This one uses the quatrefoil embossing folder. A little tiny flower for accent. And inside we have more and room to leave a message. This one's just so pretty. Different ovals, dies that we have in the store. And here we have one where the stamp was used on the background and white embossed, and then the focal point, along with the verse. The following cards also use our Roses Mixed Media Stencil for background designs. Here's one, you can see the stencil in the background, and it also uses our cross-stitch embossing folder. This card, the stencil was used with different colored inks to create a pretty background. This one used the stencil with some metallic paste. Here we have more stencil colors. This one's very subtle, but you could see the background. And here we have it in pink. Stencil through the openings. This is the Great Faith set. It is a stamp die duo. It comes with stamps and dies. It has some wonderful verses in this set. Here's a nice simple card, but it's so pretty. I just love that. This one uses our Roses Mixed Media Stencil with the glitter paste. Here we have a lever card with our lever card die. It's pretty colors. I just love the coloring on those flowers. This one is Twist and Pop. Message inside just pops out. This one, the flowers were stamped and cut out twice. It's so colorful and so pretty. We have another twist and pop. Flowers are really, really beautiful. And finally, we have a Slimline card using our Slimline dies. And look how glittery and pretty those flowers are. This set is called To Me. It has some beautiful daisies and daisy dies. Here we have our A2 size center step card. Another A2 center step. This is Hello Friend with the peony stamps and dies. Regular size center step card. A side step card. Center step A2. Watercolored prettily. Watercolored so pretty. And here we have a cascade fold card with the belly band. Take off the belly band. You can see the dimension in that. Cascade fold. Here's a beautiful card using our Slimline dies. Slimline flower petal background die. The peonies were stamped, cut out several times. Gorgeous. Here's another Slimline card. We have His Love Endures with the roses. One open, one a little bit more closed. Center step card. And another one. Love how it's framed around the opening of the verse. And then we have In My Heart, which is hydrangea. Very simple but beautiful card. This one's colored so pretty. This one's stamped out of the paper from the paper pad. So you don't have to color, you could just use the papers in the paper pad. It's a very simple card done up in blue. And here we have it used on a project. This is called our Treat Tower die. Comes with the lid. You decorate it. Here's the inside. And then the flower just added to the front. Here we have Be a Sunflower. We also have it in a single sunflower. Here's a Tri-Charter card using the die. And we also have a sunflower stamped die duo. Here's a side step card.